Yeah, thank you for coming. And also, we've got here Dimitri from the Jggl side. Dimitri, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm Dimitri. I do excuse myself for the voice. I've managed to visit the coldest day of Miami, I think, in history, and this is this is what I've got from it. But yeah, bear with me. I'll be happy to talk about everything Jiggle and beyond. So ask me any questions.
Okay, thank you very much. Also, we've got George from Jggl side. George, I have already accept your invitation. Can you check it, please?
Yeah, of course. Actually, it's
Oh, oh, great, great, great to have you here. Yeah, please introduce yourself and we will
yeah,
start.
yeah. Hey everyone, I'm Gregory. I'm Chief Business Development Officer for all the ecosystem that we have and for Jiggle Project as well. And it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming. Thanks everyone who is listening to us right now. And I guess we can start. Let me just find the first one that we'll start with. So, yeah, our first question from the first block, we will go to Jggl. Okay, guys, can you please introduce Jggl and some like insights, like a core team that you are reproducing? Yeah. What is your background and what is the main driver behind creating this project?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think I'll take the mic on this stage, and Dmitry will answer the upcoming questions. Who are we? We are quite a huge group of companies, and we've been developing different projects for over a decade right now. And Jggl, one of our flagship and main products right now, that is happening to be in the dropping stage right now. So we are developing and improving ourselves heavily in that. A few words about what is Jggl itself, right? I think that's the best way to start. Jggl, this is an AI application. This is the social media app, social network for everybody who are keen on content, different types of content. So what do? We have understood that there are plenty of social media apps like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and many others. But all of them are not meant to be for people because people, like in general, don't know how to create the content, right? So they join these platforms, they see wonderful content that only few people make, and we call them like the influencers, right? And these people are making the content, and this content is quite good. People start to understand that, hey, I cannot do the same content. I'm not able to do good content. So I will just continue post for my friends and family. I will post, I don't know, how I go for a walk with a dog. I will post how I eat my meatballs for the lunch and stuff. And that's quite bad. And only 3% of people post content regularly as as their profession. So we have understood that this is like the bad situation, really bad situation, and we have to change that. So how could we do that? And of course, with the help of AI. And that's why we started developing different AIs, and we have developed four of them. I'll start speaking about the three because this is like the most obvious ones. The first one is responsible for the text generation. The second one is responsible for visual content, like the images and videos and stuff. The third one is responsible for music and voice. So this is like the core functionality of Jggl, and this is like 100% our own development. Uh, so how it works? With the help of these three AIs that are working on the back end of the Jggl, we are giving everybody the opportunity to become the content creators at the very best form. So with only one button, with click only one button, you can speak to Jggl and explain what you want to post. And with the help of AI, this Jggl will create studio quality photos, studio quality videos, professional quality texts. So this is like the main idea, and that's what we do. That's how we rocked this world. We gave everybody the opportunity to become professional content creator and to create insanely great content. But that's not the final part. And right now, I will be speaking about the fourth AI that we have developed. And this is the unique development that we made by ourselves. The fourth AI is responsible for understanding human emotions. And this is like really, truly the unique stuff. So the fourth AI analyzes the way you speak, which words do you use, how you speak. Are you going through some difficult situations right now? Are you upset or happy? Or maybe you're crying. So the fourth AI can understand your emotions and what it gives to the users, what it gives to people. To people, it gives the opportunity to create the content that truly refers to their feelings, not to their thoughts. Because despite a lot of people know how to use AI, this is a huge problem to create the proper prompt, right? To explain what you want to get from the AI. So, with the help of the fourth AI, we can understand what people truly want to say, truly want to express, and create the content specially for their feelings, based on their feelings and emotions. And this makes Jggl like the next benchmark, the next step of all social media, of all social networking. And this is just crazy. So it still works just with one button. You just click the button, you speak to the app, and the app creates whatever you want, whatever you think. But that's not all. Of course, that's not all. That already makes us one of the best platforms in the world because all the content is like professional quality content. This boosts engagement rate insanely. This boosts return rate insanely. This boosts the screen time insanely. And this is like already one of the best things that we could do. But Jggl is all about the music. And guess how? We have understood that this is hard, really hard to express yourself through text, through video, or even through images, because this is really limited. Really, really, really limited. But what's the best way to express yourself? And of course, this is music. Music is the thing that touches everybody's hearts, everybody's hearts. And why wouldn't we give the opportunity to create the music for all the users? So at any point, you can click on the same button and ask Jggl, hey, buddy, I want to create a song, for example, about my previous week, right? How I went through the previous week. What did I feel? What was happening the previous week? And it creates you the professional quality, studio quality, once again, song, fully completed song with text, with chorus, with verses, with everything, like completed studio quality song. And we force all the users to express themselves through music, and this is integrated in the news feed as well. So this is really hard to understand, but we have created the 360 feed, and 360 feed is like, once again, the unique development that we've made. This is infinite news feed that inside the app. And while you scroll through all the content that is there, you see the videos, you see the photos, boom, you see the music, you listen to the song, and it's like an Apple Music or Spotify. So you listen to the song and you understand what human being is behind the song. So you don't follow people only for good content. You don't follow people only for good pictures. You can now follow people based on who they are, what they feel, how they think, what they prefer, what are their, I don't know, favorite things in lives and stuff. So with Jggl, we gave everybody opportunity to create insanely good content. With Jggl, we gave everybody opportunity to show their souls, show their hearts, and we can connect these hearts because people follow other people for their hearts and feelings. And this is incredible. This is just incredible. That is what Jggl is right now.
Okay, thank you very much for this huge and very friendly answer, yeah, for the first question for the opening of our
But
AMA.
also,
Dimitri, do you have something to add?
yes. From the economical standpoint, I just wanted to add that this is the first one-stop shop to create the content, high quality content, engage with the social media following or expand the social media following, register the IP, and then market the IP all in one place. So this is not just a social media network as we are used to perceiving, but it's all in one economical system, if you will. It's a an ecosystem that allows to process everything in one place and then capitalize on that, which is very important, I think.
Okay, thank you. Let's move forward to the second question for our AMA. So it also goes to the Jggl side. So okay, guys, how many users does Jggl currently have, and what are your primary strategies to scale this audience globally? In other words, why do people have to use Jggl? And what is your KPIs or predictions for the following time on the amount of Jggl users?
Okay, so for now, we are in the stage of the MVP, something like that. We decided that we needed the global exposure, and the best way to get people used to Jggl and explain Jggl is, of course, to give them to use it, just to use it. So we decided that, hey, there is like Telegram, okay? In Telegram, there is an opportunity to create Telegram bots. In Telegram, there is 1 billion users. So why wouldn't we, until the whole development of the app is done and the app is dropped, because right now we are transferring all our business to the United States, and we are waiting for all the entities to drop the application from the United States. So we decided that we would start with a Telegram bot that gives like the same features with the creation of songs or videos or photos, doesn't matter, and to drop this in Telegram, because there is 1 billion users in Telegram, and this is huge market and huge opportunity how we can make people get used to Jggl and get familiar with Jggl. So um, we dropped the bot. In first week, we have surpassed 50,000 registrations. In the second week, we have surpassed 100,000 one. That's insane. We are getting millions people outreach daily because people love sharing what they create with Jggl. Jggl markets himself, and this is once again something unique. People go on the Jggl platform, people create the content, people share the content. Those who got this content love the content, register themselves, and create the content themselves. And this is like the organically exposure. This is organic growth that we're getting with Jggl. Right now, there are millions people around. Right now, there are uh, dozens of thousands of active users, and by active users we consider people who have created 3 or more songs already inside the Jggl. And this is speaking about the metrics, speaking about where are we targeting. You would think I'm crazy, okay, but don't judge me. We are targeting for 50 million users by the end of second quarter of 2026, because we know how to do that. We did that a lot of times, and that's who we are. That's what we do. So by the day when the app will be dropped in the App Store and Google Play, there we are targeting for 50 million users. By the end of the year, we are targeting for 100 million users, and we truly believe that this is possible. And I hope everybody will understand why.
Okay, thank you, Greg. So it's incredible, frankly speaking. So yeah, let's move forward. The last question for Jggl in this block. So what is the core practical utility for holding the Jggl token in your ecosystem right now, and what extra utility do you see in the nearest future for the Jggl token?
This is the very interesting question, and thank you for that. Really interesting question. And I hope everybody will get the strategy and will get why is it that important. Okay. So speaking like about the first part, the first step, the base utility for Jggl token is the usage on the platform. People will get the opportunity to pay for their subscriptions inside the app using Jggl token. And this is like an obvious thing. This is an obvious thing for the token holders that the higher the demand, the higher the price, right? So since we're like focusing and targeting for 50 million users, we're targeting for 50 million people who will be in need of Jggl token. And this will make it like really, really, really great. But look what will be coming next. And the next stage, we will start burning the tokens, all the tokens that we will get for the subscriptions. The supply is limited. There is only 1 billion tokens. And it doesn't matter what's like the price of the Jggl on the exchange for like the user. Because since the subscription is $10 and the Jggl price is like $1, you just need 10 Jggls to pay for the subscription. If the price of the Jggl on the exchange is like $10, you need just 1 Jggl to pay for the subscription, right? And so for the consumer of an app, it doesn't matter what's the price of the Jggl on the exchange. But for the token holders, it is. Because you can understand now that people will buy the tokens on the exchange to pay for the subscription. People will pay for the subscription with Jggl tokens for us, and we will burn these tokens. So we will do and work with the demand on both sides. The first side is to increase the amount of users on the platform to boost the amount of people who will be in huge need of this token. And on the other side of the medal, we will burn these tokens that will lower the supply and grow the demand. And that's how we will grow Jggl token insanely in all the years up front, because the supply will be lower and lower and lower. The opportunity and the amount of Jggls that there will be on the market will be lower and lower and lower, right? And people who will need these tokens, the amount of people will just grow. And this is making Jggl token an insane thing to hold right now. Because at the end of the day, of course, we understand that there are a lot of like flippers, right, who wants to take the token for $100 and then sell it for $200, right? Okay, it's up to them. But at the end of the day, the only question you need to ask yourself, who will be the final holder of the token? Because at the end, this will be something like the monopoly. There will be millions and millions and millions of people who need this token, and only few people left who are holding this token. So, of course, it's up to everybody, but the strategy is like that. The strategy is like that. And this is like not only the utility, this is like the whole token strategy that will boost the price of Jggl token. Like this will skyrocket, okay?
Okay, thank you. Dimitri, do you have something to add for this side?
Well, no, it's rather clear. Gregory describes it really well. Yeah, we see that this is a self-sustainable economical system, especially around token and the burn cycle. But what it gives to the project, imagine, it's the power of community for us to go out and reserve all the energy needs that we require, all the compute power that we will require for the global domination. It creates a very powerful leverage against these big corporations or early days. So that's what's important. And we will be able then to compete on a like-for-like level for resources that we require and for spreading the word across the globe. So it is you guys, the community, who will have that level of control that will help us push it to the highest positions in every chart. And so we're inviting everybody to join us and to support the cause and to support this new social media network And obviously, we all gonna see the benefits of it across the board.
Okay, thank you very much. So yeah, let's move forward, and now it's time to introduce our partner. So Benjamin, can you please tell us what is CoinZoom at its core, and what's make it's unique for crypto users, and well, especially some types of users that you are targeting to?
Great, thank you. Yeah, so CoinZoom, we're a U.S. regulated crypto exchange based in the U.S. and we've been live since 2020, March of 2020. So almost 6 years now that we've been running. A few unique products that we have. We actually issue a global Visa card in 152 countries. We also have a product called Jggl MI, which offers a peer-to-peer remittance system, so you can send and receive crypto between friends and family cross-border instantly for free. And then we have a full, functioning fiat on-ramp, off-ramp, so you can deposit with debit card, credit card, ACH wire. We actually have something called CoinZoom Cash, where we've partnered with all the 7-Elevens in the U.S., where you can deposit up to $1,000 a day in cash at any 7-Eleven, and then you can buy crypto. So it's kind of a all-encompassing crypto product, crypto trading product. So again, very very few U.S. exchanges. We're probably one of 4 or 5 that exist. So yeah, we're excited to list interesting products on our exchange, and Jggl definitely piqued our interest. So yeah, excited to be here.
Thank you very much. So yep, I hope you guys will grow further and further, as same as Jggl will. So yeah, let's move to the following block. Jggl guys, you have already mentioned a token burn mechanism. So can you please explain the Jggl token burn mechanism in simple terms? How does it directly impact the token economics and long-term value?
Yeah, I think we covered all that already, to be honest. But just to repeat, the burning mechanisms lower the supply. With the growing amount of people who are in need of token, with the growing amount of users on the platform, and the lowering amount of tokens left, this will literally skyrocket the price. Because why everybody started like investing in Bitcoin and stuff? Because Bitcoin is limited in its supply. There will be only 21 million Bitcoins like ever. That's it. So when the last Bitcoin will be mined, that's it. There's a total supply. And the same happens with Jggl token. Only 1 billion tokens were created, and we will burn all the tokens that will be coming back to the platform as a payment for the subscription. So that's it. We grow the demand on one side and lower the supply on the other side, and this impacts the price like directly.
Okay, thank you. I hope everyone who is listening to us right now are now understand how token burns mechanism works, and why Jggl will use it. So yeah, let's move forward. To the next question. It also will come to Jggl side. Guys, as I may know, the US is a key market for Jggl. What concrete steps has Jggl taken to ensure a compliant and successful entry into the United States?
I hope Dimitri will help me with that question because this is his block. I'm dropping the mic.
Thank you, Gregory. Yes, so Jggl has already been established in the US, and I've just received the registration documents, certificates, and everything including the nice golden stamp. Apparently, this is the best service that we could get our hands on, and from that point, we're structuring ourselves as a holding company out of Delaware, where operation companies will be placed strategically across the US, where we can extract the best benefits, where there's tax incentives and so on for the music industry. Plus, we need to be close to the talent pools that we need to attract in order to propel ourselves into the top 3 social media in the shortest period of time. So, saying that, we have a strong legal team that is working tirelessly. We strategically place them in different locations so they can cover 24-hour cycles. So literally, I'm seeing our guys working and passing on the paperwork and things, the hurdles around the globe. So it's a continuous process. And of course, we want to be the most transparent, the most legally sound structure, so we can, in the future, list ourselves on the IPO, on the New York Stock Exchange, or something equally big. The strategy has already been devised, I think, last year, full strategy all the way to the IPO. So we're in an execution mode. And so far, I mean, even the earliest documents that we've released into the public on how the Jggl token will fare, for example, on exchanges and so on, I think we're executing to the T. At the moment, everything that we predicted is working out the way it should have worked out. And we're on a course, full steam ahead towards the success.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for this kind of information. And let's move forward. So the last question for this block will also goes to Jggl. Guys, are these any plans to expand the tokens functionality? If yes, can you give a hint about upcoming utilities or integrations?
Actually, yeah, go on, Dimitri.
Great. Yeah, I think I can cover some of it. I can give a hint. So interoperability is the buzzword nowadays around the blockchain. And we've designed Jggl token to be interoperable, so compatible with other types of tokens or exchangeable into other types of tokens. So so the community can acquire the token using other types of tokens. And this is one of the integrations that we're looking forward to. Another type of integration, we have big plans, but unfortunately we cannot disclose it yet because the legal side will tell me off, obviously, for doing so before we finalize all the paperwork. But being, the main sponsor, the company that is building Jggl, essentially, which is us as well, incidentally, we're one of the biggest blockchain and AI developers in Europe. So you can imagine we have the resource, the knowledge, the experience to make or basically extract the fullest potential out of this particular token. And this is what we're implementing right now.
Yeah, awesome. I just wanted to add one thing, just giving you a hint, right? Because we're not allowed to speak about that publicly. This is strictly under NDAs and stuff. But look, Jggl is not the only project that we develop. So besides all the opportunities that Dmitry has covered, we have wonderful opportunities to make the cross marketing amongst all our projects. So I'm not giving you any names and stuff, but I think you can just take a look at that and work on that by yourselves. But trust me, this can be really, really, really huge.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's move forward to the CoinZoom side. Benjamin, as I may know, a standout feature is the CoinZoom Visa card. How does it work, and what are the top benefits for a Jggl user or other users in general?
That's great. Yeah. So the Quincy Visa card, it was initially issued just solely in the U.S. For the first few years, um, and then it was fall of 2024 we got approved with Visa to expand our issuing bin to cross border bin. And so now we can issue Visa cards in 152 countries. So we initially can issue the Coins and Visa card in every country except for Europe. Europe is something we're working on, but right now, mostly issuing to customers in Asia, the continental Africa, and also the um, UAE, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, and then also a lot in South America. We're issuing a lot of cards in South America, and then obviously in the U.S. So, and yeah, it's really unique. It follows. It's pretty similar to Crypto.com. So we have different levels of Visa cards. So, and it all is all dependent on how much of our native exchange token you hold. So we have our own native exchange token called Zoom. So the more Zoom you hold, the higher tier card you can get. So we have a black metal Visa card that's for the top tier, and that's 300,000 Zoom is required to have that card. And with that, you get 5% back on all swipes on the card. You get increased spending limits. You get also you get like free wire deposits, so there's no charge in wire deposits, and then you also get higher withdrawal limits out of ATMs as well, daily withdrawal limits, higher spending limits as well, so you can spend, I believe it's $10,000 a day on the card. For the black metal Visa card. So it's and you also get a massive trading discount. You get a 15% trading fee discount if you're at the black level. So yeah, there's multiple tiers with the Visa card. You can spend USD on the card as well as crypto. So you can toggle which crypto you want to spend. So you can spend USD. You can spend, USDT, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and you can spend Jggl on the Coins and Visa card. So it's a really slick user experience, and kind of utilizing the Coins and Visa card as an off ramp for purchases. Um, so yeah, that's the Coins and Visa card.
Okay, thank you very much. So,
Mhm.
yep, let's move forward to the following question. So, Jggl, can you please share some of your confirmed global partnerships? What type of partners are you looking for the next to drive the adoption of the Jggl token?
Yeah, for sure. I think I'll start with the biggest one, and this is not really common in the Twitter space, I think, but this is not the Web3 project or any crypto project and stuff. But I want to share some news about our partnership with one of the hugest guys in media industry in the United States. His name is Don Perry. He's the guy who stands behind Warner Brothers Music, Elvis Presley, and many, many, many huge, huge, huge names. Since Jggl is about the content, since Jggl is about the music, this is huge. He's bringing a lot names, like one of the most famous artists, one of the most famous musicians in the world, influencers. He's bringing all them to the platform. And this will boost the marketing, this will boost the token, this will boost the platform like to the skies. This is huge, and we had it like officially. We met, we signed all the papers and stuff. But this was really incredible. Speaking about the partnerships that we're looking for next to drive the adoption, I think you all understand right now the strategy of how the token works. So to work with the token, we need to work with the audience on the platform. So all our partnerships, speaking about the project, all our partnerships are focused on influencers, are focused on musicians. We attract different really famous people to use our platform and create the content on our platform. And I think that's it. Maybe Dmitry has something to add.
No, you've covered it pretty well. So yeah, we can go to the next question.
Okay, thank you guys. So the next question is also are dedicated to the Jggl. What are the top 2 or 3 milestones on the Jggl roadmap for the next 6 to 12 months that the community should be most excited about?
Dmitry, go on.
Right. So for us, obviously, launching the main application is the biggest milestone this year. Having 20 million community on day one is a good challenge to have. We're on a good schedule towards that. Obviously, the end of the year 50 million milestone is another one. But overall, because we've embedded this content distribution inside Jggl platform, and because we have full legal framework built in, I think, especially for me, as somebody who will drive the legal structure and signing all these partnerships together with Dima, for us, it's interesting to sign the first, I would say, to create the first superstar out of Jggl, Jggl users. To have that superstar produced both on the platform and beyond, to set up a full concert offline, that would be interesting. So all of these little milestones that we have forms some activities that we were yet to achieve, but something we're looking forward to and are very excited. I mean, with the help of Don Perry and the guys, the labels that we're talking to right now, we see a great amount of opportunities that we can explore together, especially once we open up the app and shop for those who always wanted to make it out in music, but never kind of had the gut or the opportunity or the money. Jggl becomes a social lift opportunity for everyone. It levels the playing field, and I'm sure we'll have new superstars coming out here and there worldwide. We'll have a lot more variety in the music industry. It's not so contrary to the general belief that AI is taking away or going to take away something from humans. No, this is the tool. We're giving the super duper golden shovel for those who understand that digging is gonna yield that gold. That's where we are right now. AI is nothing but the tool. In fact, pardon my French, but in developers world, like technical guys are saying, AI is nothing but so how AI is perceived, it's shit in, shit out. So unless somebody puts something meaningful into the AI tool, you will not get such a great result. It will be average. So that also tells that, guys, if you put your back into it, you'll definitely succeed. If you don't, well, that's what you're expecting. It's going to be good, average content, good fun stuff. I make soundtracks myself for my friends. It's nothing exciting, but it's good laugh, that kind of thing. And I don't expect it to be a superstar, like, make it into charts or whatever. But that's my expectation, and I'm totally happy with it. Still, So going back to milestones, that's what we see immediately. Those immediate And then we'll be adding and sharing more and more milestones for this year and then following years to come with you guys, and really hope that many of you will be those superstars.
Thank you. And I just want to remind you that one of the best milestones, one of the craziest milestones, is 100 million users on the platform by the end of this year. This is an insane number, but we know how to do that. And all all that we already did shows us that we're doing it right. We have found this blue ocean. Only with the MVP we have surpassed 100,000 users already. And this is like an insane number. And we are outreaching millions and millions and millions people organically every day. And I'm not even speaking about the marketing part that will like boost it 3 times. So that's it. I think speaking about the milestones.
Thank you very much, guys. And also, last question for you on this blog. So, do you have any plans or ideas to integrate the Jggl token into real-world services or products?
Actually, that's the core idea of the Jggl token, is the baseline of the Jggl app. So this is already integrated in real world services and products. Jggl will be dropped in a couple of months in the App Store and Google Play everywhere. And Jggl will be the core of all the financial ecosystem inside the product, inside the services. And there will be way, way, way more, not only the subscription part. There will be the marketplace for tools, there will be the ways to monetize your IP rights on the platform and stuff. And all the financial part is based on Jggl. So this is not like integrated. This is the core. This is the baseline of one of the biggest social media apps in the world.
Okay, thank you, Dimitri. Do you have something to add?
We are striving to become this new phenomenon, and obviously along Jggl we're bringing 11 more companies to the US, and all of these will be cross-pollinating the platform itself. We are sharing the user base. This is how we're achieving that incredible growth rate, and that's a part of the secret sauce. Um, and so, yeah, Jggl definitely becomes part of the bigger, larger ecosystem from day one. And going forward, the idea is to have as many partnerships we can possibly accommodate. Sure.
Okay, thank you. So, yeah, let's move to the CoinZoom. Benjamin, the question for you. Where is CoinZoom currently available, and how do you see its services simplifying the life of a user and especially a Jggl community member when they want to cash out or trade their assets, something like that?
Yeah. So CoinZoom, we're available in all 50 states and territories, except for New York. Um, we're available, globally as a platform. We are currently not in the UK or Canada, and then but all of Europe, they can use the platform, but they just can't get the CoinZoom Visa card. So essentially the platform itself, the exchange, trading, the ability to trade Jggl is available basically everywhere except for UK, Canada, and New York. So it's a big net, and then as far as CoinZoom, it's very very simple, easy. We're available on iOS and Android. Very easy sign up process. Takes 2 minutes to sign up, and then very easy to deposit. Again with ACH, wire, debit card, credit card. Um, and yeah, the ability to trade, it's super simple. We have a really easy dashboard to follow to track your favorite coins and buy and sell instantly. And then obviously you can withdraw funds out of the platform, either with crypto or USD, with wires, ACH, or even to your own debit card. So again, fully functioning fiat on ramp, off ramp. Global CoinZoom Visa card with crypto rewards attached, which is very unique. And yeah, it's a great product.
Okay, thank you very much. So, yes, guys, I guess we are done for now. Thank you, everyone, for coming. It was a pleasant to have a conversation with you. By the way, for the end of our AMA, we have like an open speech block. So please take your time to express yourselves from both sides. So let's start from the Jggl side. Everything that you would like to say to the community, to the potential community and potential users of Jggl and CoinZoom, you're welcome. It's your time now.
Okay, thank you. So it won't take long. I want to talk a lot because the only thing I want to tell you guys, like, look, go and check out our social media, find the Jggl bot, and test what we can do. Just, I promise you, you never experienced something like that. It's too easy. It's too cool. It's too interesting. Just go and test out the Jgglebot. Check out our social media. We will be dropping a lot of news in the upcoming days there. So I strongly suggest all of you to like be familiar and be up to date and be subscribed. Besides that, thank you CoinZoom for that. It's really huge milestone, and since we're dropping all our projects in the United States, this is a huge step for us to be listed on the United States-based exchange. And thank you guys for this AMA session. Thank you for hosting us. Thank you everybody who were listening. This was wonderful, and I really hope everybody got the whole idea and understood why am I so excited about what we're doing right now. Because this is unique. This will be the next benchmark of social network and social media apps. Just go and check it out, test it out. Check our social media. There are plenty of materials explaining everything that we have. And since you're like didn't get something or were late for the AMA, just check it out, subscribe, and wait for the huge news. I promise you, huge news are coming.
Yeah, just wanted to add Jggl.ai. This is where you can start creating your own music, free to begin, and tell us more. We're looking forward to your feedback. It's built for the wider community, and therefore the voice of the community is always taken into account. And we'd love to know what you think. Also, find me on Twitter, find me on any social media. I'm always listening, always there. Um, do subscribe to Jggl.ai. And yeah, let's make it happen together.
How we say, let's jiggle it.
Let's jiggle it. Indeed, yes. That's how we say it.
Okay, thank you, guys. Benjamin, your turn now.
Yeah, no, just thanks again for everyone participating. Excited to list you guys and have you guys part of the platform, and it's great everything that you guys have been working on and developing. And yeah, we're excited to continue growing the CoinZoom platform as well through different projects and expanding our global CoinZoom Visa card to all continents of the earth. So yeah, thanks again for having us.
Thank you very much, guys. Yep. From the Jggl side, me personally, as I'm part of the Jggl side, I would like to one more time give a huge thanks to all of our speakers for today. Thank you guys from CoinZoom, and thank you especially Benjamin for coming. Um, And huge thanks for all of our communities that are listening to us, that are interested in Jggl itself, involved in Jggl ecosystem, and people who are spreading the Jggl idea into the mass adoption for everyone. So, as my colleagues have already said, be updated, follow all our socials, check it like several times a day. Every new day we have a lot of news, also huge news that are coming, and that we are all working together on. And yep, I hope we will see you again in a short of time on the new AMA session from the Jggl side. And as my guys said, let's jiggle it. Thank you, everyone. Have
Let's
a great
jiggle
day.
it, guys. Let's just jiggle it.
Yeah, goodbye, guys.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.